name is Joyiseki. I'm your online therapist and emotional wellness coach. In today's video, I'll be sharing on how to achieve harmony with the self. How can we deal with the internal struggle we wrestle with daily that is causing us emotional instabilities? How can we truly feel at peace from inside of us with ourselves? I'll be sharing on this in this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Cheers. Harmony is one of the things that I know the majority of us actually want to experience in life. We want to be at peace with ourselves, and we want peace that comes from within us. We want to be at ease with who we are, right? Unfortunately, this is not our experience. And the reason is because of how we have learned to divide ourselves, to separate ourselves. Okay, for the first 7 years of our lives as children, all we did was obey the rules. All we did was absorb what the society wanted us to become. Okay, because we were just learning through modeling. Alright, so we had unconsciously, in a way, seen what the society would prefer that we be, what they will accept about us, and that way, if we learn to accept what they accept about us, it means that we'll fit in more easily. We will not have to wrestle. Okay, so what that means is that from that age, we have unconsciously learned to divide and separate ourselves into different parts. So we have the parts that we think the society might not approve of, that we think that people might not like, that we think that if people know of, they will not accept us, they will not validate us. And we want to be validated, right? We want to be accepted, okay? So in time, as we become adults, these parts now form the shadow self. Our shadow self is a part of us that we have disowned because many times the society disowned them. Alright, it might not necessarily be a weakness. It might just be something that describes your authenticity, that describes your uniqueness. But in order to fit in, you had to despise that. You had to throw it aside and fit in and be like everyone else. Alright, so by doing this, you have separated yourself. Okay, and in the first place, the self wasn't meant to be separated. The self is whole. We just learn to separate it, and because of the separation, we go through a lot of internal struggle. We wrestle from within. We have disharmony, and we're not at peace with ourselves. Okay, our shadow can also be impulses and desires that we don't like, maybe, or we think are not honorable enough to be a part of us. Anything that we despise, anything that we have disowned about ourselves. It can be in our looks, it can be in our physical appearance, in our skin color, in our height, anything. Okay, and by doing this, you have separated yourself as good traits and shadow self. And with that, there's no harmony, right? There's no synergy. It is through synergy we can experience peace. Synergy is bringing your shadow self and your good traits, supposedly good traits, together as one. It is recognizing that all of this makes you who you are, that you are the same and whole. Okay, it is not that you indulge in these impulses, it is not that you indulge in these desires, because some of them can actually put you in trouble. It is that if you want to change them, if you want to do anything about them, you have to first accept them. The struggle had been that you had not accepted them, okay? You had acted as if they were not a part of you, and they are actually a part of you. And like a child seeking attention, they will continue to shoot up their head until you accept them. And as long as you refuse to accept them, as long as you refuse to recognize them, they will continue to shoot up their head. And that will continue the struggle that you have daily with the self. So acceptance is key. Accepting our weaknesses, accepting the things we disowned before about ourselves, accepting our desires and impulses, accepting ourselves the way we are is the first step to experiencing harmony. Alright, it is the first step to experiencing peace from within, and it contributes massively to our confidence and healthy self-esteem. We cannot be in peace when we continuously divide ourselves into different parts and label them, alright, and decide which part we want to own. No, all of them are us. My weaknesses is who I am, my strength is who I am. They are all part of me. The moment that I decide to separate them, I cannot have peace from within. All right, so that's where the issue is. Okay, so recognize those things you don't like about yourself. Recognize the things you hide about yourself, the impulses, the desires, the traits, physical or whatever things they are. Recognize them, become aware of them. Awareness always brings light. Okay, for any improvement we have to be aware, and then when we become aware, we're able to start the work of acceptance. Okay, you can get a pen and a paper, list as many things you don't like about yourself, that you wish was not a part of you, that you try to hide from people and even hide from yourself, whether secretly or publicly. Write them out, write as many as you can, and declare that you accept them. And every time they show up, give them your hearing by giving it attention and recognizing it as a part of you, acknowledging it as one of you. All right, when you do this, you come into harmony. You experience peace from within. You experience peace with yourself, because there's no longer a wrestle of the different parts of you. Okay, they are all accepted. They are becoming one, and so you as a self, you are becoming whole. When you are whole, you are harmony. Okay, this is the job we must do for us to embrace authenticity, for us to live our unique life. Okay, sometimes those weaknesses, those things we actually despise, are the things that will bring us to limelight, are the things that God had designed to actually make us shine the most. But because we are looking for external validation, because we're looking for people to like us, we want to be like everybody else, and so we're not able to see those unique aspects of us. Okay, yes, think about it. Some of those things you're hiding are actually your path to fulfillment of destiny. They are your path to happiness and true peace and joy. You have to stop this journey of trying to divide and separate yourself. You have to embrace yourself as one, and like I told you to do this, you have to accept every part of you. You have to know that your weaknesses is a part of you as much as your strength is a part of you. When you start this journey, you are starting your journey to harmony. You are starting your journey to the synergy of the self. You are embracing authenticity, and you are becoming whole. This is how you experience harmony and peace from within.